Apple just invented the color orange, and we found some of the best accessories, so you don't have to. So let's check it out.
Carrying a whole cable around is sort of underrated because you'll never know when you need to juice up, transfer your accounting files, or just need a specific plug without having to carry multiple cables in your pockets or bag. The rolling square inCharge XS cable is a little misleading because I'd say it's pretty average size to me. USB-C, USB-A, and Lightning 2, letting you mix and match them to your needs. Plus, it's capable of 240 watts of fast charging, but without the hassle of any dangling wires anymore. Everything neatly tucks away with a magnet to keep them clipped together and a cap to keep it protected from when you inevitably sit on it too. Needing to charge your iPhone kinda sucks, so Anker decided to make it suck a little less by barely adding any bulk when you do, thanks to the Anker Nano power banks being one of the world's slimmest batteries available, something I didn't think I cared about until I held this in my hand. Yet it still offers 5,000 milliamps of charge, and at 15 watts of speed, the fastest an iPhone can wirelessly juice up anyways, which you may be wondering, didn't Apple just release a new battery too? And while I am a fanboy of Apple's clean design, Anker's is equally as thin, yet significantly smaller. It charges faster and almost doubles the capacity of Apple's battery too, at about half the cost, which makes this insane value packed into a tiny battery. Better yet, unlike Apple's battery that's only compatible with the iPhone Air, Anker's works on basically all MagSafe iPhones. So you can finally be that one friend that everyone can count on for once. Better yet, when you get home, pair it with Anker's Nano charger at 45 watts, because the new iPhone 17 can take up to a 40 watt charger now, which means you'll want to upgrade there too, as this is fast enough to charge your iPhone's battery up 50% in just 20 minutes with the included 6-foot 100 watt USB-C cable. And even when compared to Apple's new 40 watt dynamic charger, which technically can charge faster, Apple's is $55, has a bulkier build, and in Apple fashion does not include a cable either. So this tiny Anker brick has a beat in every other aspect, while still easily fitting into any tech pouch or jacket pocket thanks to its folding prongs, making these two the perfect combo for an everyday, travel, or even work from home charging kit, as it's compatible with all the iPhones too. So links and details down below, as the only real downside is that it doesn't come in orange. This was probably the most popular flashlight we featured previously, and Nitecore is back with an update, which I'd say they followed the if it ain't broke, don't fix it rule, because it still packs that 600 lumen output out of this tiny body, combined with an updated look, using some sharper edges and having a slightly more futuristic vibe too. They include USB-C to fast charge fully in about 1.5 hours, making this the perfect gift for anyone who loves EDC, so they can toss this onto a keychain without adding any bulk, just in case. This time around, we kept it simple with the keys. The Orbitkey Urban Loop is like your regular keychain with a strap, but elevated, because you no longer have the fear of breaking a nail to open thanks to the quick snap lock system. You simply pull, spin, and well, bam, load and unload as needed, then simply snap it back in and you're good to go. It is all metal, and obviously we're fans of the all black design too, but the lanyard is where you can get a little more personal with it. The beauty of it all though is really how simple this is. Perfect for anyone that doesn't mind the sound of jingling keys while wanting to keep it as simple and minimal as possible. It's surprisingly satisfying to click open and shut, knowing that whatever is stored inside is staying inside. Even through our scientific roller coaster test, catwalk test, hips don't lie test, and drop test too. Nothing fell out of place, and there's something raw and barbaric about using something so simple. I sort of love it. This blade looks like it's pulled straight out of Valorant or something, because like the game, you can customize the skins on this. With a handful of G10 options along with other metals too, you can mix and match or go straight fire once you pop the 2 screws back in. Thankfully, the knife itself is actually useful too, made of VG10 Damascus steel, which is fancy for this thing can cut. Whether it's Amazon boxes, loose string on your thrifted vintage shirt, all while being pointy enough for detailed origami work too. The geometric lines and shapes are giving off cyberpunk vibes. Plus, there's a giant lanyard hole to customize even further for the full orange setup. However, one of my favorites still has to go to what I call the PICHI, but also a full metal handle that just goes hard as well. It's not cheap, but also one of the few options I've tested with full customization to this degree. Speaking of clips, this carabiner has two. The gravel double gated carabiner is designed to carry your gear while also keeping it organized too. Made of a thick but flat chunk of metal combined with these straight edges and corners, it surprisingly helps a lot when it comes to keeping things from sliding around. With a fairly simple design, so there's nothing to break off easily, the clips are secure, and having two doors means you don't have to fumble around trying to keep everything on your keychain when you eject itself. And at the size of about an AirPods case, it's still able to carry more than you. However, one of the more useful use cases is doubling as a helmet mount, as it slides perfectly onto any molly loop, making for a super secure impromptu bag clip too. For anyone with stinky breath, now you don't have to be embarrassed carrying around mints, because everyone will be distracted by how cool the case you're using actually is. These Ikigai pill cases are made of full metal, with this one being the Nano, and our favorite average size case. It uses a ball bearing stopper so the doors don't fly off, while also making it securely stay shut without having to use any extra clips or locks too. They've included a tiny grip pad that does the job when you need a pill on the fly, but there's just something about a block of metal that makes whatever you're carrying inside a little more premium. Other sizes like the emission case include dividers so you don't mix flavors of your favorite snacks, and while larger, it still fits in the hand comfortably too. Then there's the variety pack of candy and treats, the weekly case, offering a slot for everything. Personally, I like the Nano as it makes for the perfect emergency fund that I can just toss into my car, because you never know when you need to buy a Snickers or something. If you really love orange though, but suck at holding things, don't worry, dbrand went ahead and made a matching cosmic orange skin, so you can still use their grippy AF case while keeping that beautiful shimmer of fruit around back. We've shown their cases enough for you to know that we actually love them. Clicky buttons, grippy edges, and protection where it counts, like along the top and bottom on the front screen while keeping the sides lowered so you can continue to swipe left on yourself comfortably all day long. It's also protective around the rest of the case, being thick enough to cover those alien eyes around back too. Now, if your girlfriend bought you the not so fun color, don't worry, they also offer skins too, with full body but also these patches as well, because combined with a naked iPhone, it gives a pretty unique looking phone if you don't mind looking like a complete tool. This may be the first Kith piece that we featured, and for someone that wears fitted or snapbacks, you'll know why we had to. A Yankees baseball cap made entirely of leather that allows you to store all your daily essentials inside is an instant cop in my books. Is it practical? Not really. Easy to access? The leather can be a little tough. But is it a looker that'll get you the girl every time you pull this out? Well, I'd say you get a 30% chance. Large enough for AirPods, snacks, or in my case, a yo-yo. The built-in clip makes it easy to snap onto any loop or strap, and honestly, your Lafufu has nothing on me. To be fair, that thick cow leather is really nice in the hand, and with the stitching and details like that tip of the hat being fairly detailed too, structured with minimal branding, if you're already wearing a Yankees hat, even though you're not from New York, this is a no-brainer. Just imagine pulling this out at the laundromat, you'll definitely be the coolest kid in class. Now, if you're looking to carry some real money, our wallet of choice is more brown than orange, but hard to pass up the chance to show it off. From Bellroy, one of my favorite brands for their minimal yet functional designs, the Mag Wallet is a MagSafe wallet that looks so good you can use it on its own too. Now, it won't store all your CVS points cards, but if you're just carrying around the essential 3 cards with you, the magnetic flap door makes them easy to access and just fun to fidget with, while also securely hiding it all when stored away. The magnets are strong enough to pass our pocket test, and like any Bellroy product we've tested, it looks and feels amazing in the hand. From the soft microfiber interior to the rolled leather edges and fairly flat and compact design, this might just be the dream wallet for that annoying minimalist in your life. I heard y'all on the expensive pens, so here's one for under $10. The Mitsubishi Uni-Ball One is a girthy one, but that just means more to grab onto, as comfort is the name of the game here. The click is satisfying with a pretty cool metal clip design as well. Perfect if you do EDC a pen in your pocket, but I also didn't think I liked thin ink until I tried this. Precise, no line skips, and accurate AF. For the price, I don't even care it's made of all plastic. It feels good, looks good, and a 10 out of 10 on the fidget factor too.
For more EDC, tech, and all things carry, sign up to our newsletter, Supply, where we send you a weekly email of all the additional deals we find. But that's it. I rest my orange Rubik's Cube.
Aren't you glad you watched this video?